Hi, today we're going to talk about adding a user, another login privilege for someone who doesn't currently have access to your website. If, for example, you are the only one so far who is setting up content and images and transferring stuff from your old website to your new website, or this is the first website that you are working on and you need team members to have access to it, then I'm going to show you how to do that. It works the same for all of our products: homepage, homepage plus, around town, corner office. They all work the same way, and you can add another user following these steps. So the first thing you would do is you already received your login information from ComWeb, and if you were to log in, you would say welcome your name. Mine says welcome admin. Yours is going to say welcome your name, and you're going to see that there are a list of available privileges from the beginning that are in the top half of this gray section, and then down here are the privileges that everyone gets, members, residents by default. They would see these, and as permissions are granted, and then these become activated based on user permissions. I have webmaster, admin access, and if you did, then you would see pretty much what I see. If you only had membership access, then you would see this link and not some of the other ones. It just depends on how the roles are set up based for your website. But generally, admin and webmasters all have these types of permissions that would be posted here, and then everyone else has these down here. So right here you can see that there's a membership link. I'm going to go ahead and click on it to get started, and I'm going to manage members, and I'm going to add another team member, add a new member, someone who does not currently have access to our website. So I'm going to create a new member, and they will need some sort of identifiable email address. It can be their work, it can be their personal one, but you need to put one in here. So I'm going to put in, here's one, smith@demo.com. It's just an example. And when I have done that, I'm going to return to member. First I need to save my changes. Always save your changes. Once my record has been successfully saved, then I'm going to return to the member directory. And you can see that John Smith has been added, but he's not a user yet of our website. I'm going to have to make a few adjustments and give him access. Here we go. I'm going to edit his profile information. And right here, where I can edit his personal and web profile information, there are two buttons. There's a create a user account, and there's a create account invite email. But if I'm still setting up my website, the easiest way to get John Smith on here to help me is to go ahead and create a user account. I can create a username, which would say welcome, his name, and a password. And if he chooses to, then he can go ahead and change it. He can always go back in from his drop-down welcome menu and change his password. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and give him a username, not mine, but let's say he's John Smith, and we are going to give him a password. You can see that it changes from weak to medium to strong. Give him something, and write it down so you can remember, because we're going to go ahead and create this user. And you can see that the user has been successfully created, and I'm going to hit return. Now I just want to double check. I'm not sure that I gave John Smith all the user roles that he needs, and I want to make sure that he also has admin privileges. So I'm just going to go in here for a second. I want to double check, and you can do this the same way. I just want to check his user roles. I want to make sure that his user roles are admin privileges, so that he can get going with the stuff I need him to do. And you can see that no, they're not in here, but it's very easy to change. I just activate webmaster and admin, and I'm going to give him board access, and I'm just going to save his settings. And then I'm just going to send him a quick email, saying what his username and password is, so that when he logs in, then he will be able to log in as himself. And I'll show you. And you can see now John Smith can log in. And that's how you add someone to your team so that they can also start working on your website. It also works if you have a new member coming in and you just need to add a quick member profile for them, and they